at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now it's Tua. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
All right, come on.
Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. But a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Conklin goes in motion. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. So that's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down mark.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. He'll go again with Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run here with Hall. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And he is going to have a Jets first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Here's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Third down, 3 to go. Rodgers now. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room to run inside the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Gibson now on the return. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Again, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Tua, give it to HN. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third and a yard.
Get set.
Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready. Solo left.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down. From the gun, here's Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. They're going to go, and it's Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Tua. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. 3rd and long.
Ready. 20, TX. Out.
Throwing is Tua. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. 17 yards on that play. And the Jets have a 1st down.
That's good for the Jets.
Play action now with Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua.
GG, champ.
Now inside the 25. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Gibson now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Dion.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to...
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by
move.
Jordan Poyer. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's H.A. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted, and typically it is, but then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of the throw, and come away with the interception.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Marcus May. And he is...
GG!
A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
This is going to be caught, so it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, come on.
Tua gonna throw. Catch made there. That's Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Go ahead. 21G. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete. And it is Beckham. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. A throw on the run is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it at the 3. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
All right.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
38, Jets 3. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Williams in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this.
A big hole. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for two.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They give to Hall. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready. Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Tyreek Hill, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
They're right here. Let's go.
Off play action, it's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready, shot. Snap. Out.
They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it, and they did, so they keep the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Too little, too late.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Go ahead.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Hill brought in motion. To throw is Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jets 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
What you want to throw this last
First
pick?
downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that